Hello everyone, and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez, and this is my weekly Moonday Oracle reading, and that is a reading for higher guidance and insight into the coming week. This is actually going to be for the week of February 17th, 2025. And before I really do start going into exactly what it is that you can expect here today, I just want to make sure that there's no problems with my microphone and the quality of sound as I am trying to use a new mic here. So just want to make sure. So if you are tuning in with me, just shoot me a comment. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If you are commenting and I am not seeing them, if you send me a thumbs up, it lets me know that you're trying to comment but I am not seeing them. So just want to rule out and eliminate any glitches before I really get going today. So I have not been here for quite some time. I have been up to my head in 2025 readings, which I am just about now wrapping up and completing. So I am out of the underworld, coming back above ground, and being able to continue my Moonday readings, which I've missed very deeply, and I've missed connecting with everybody. So, hi Nikita, Eleanor, welcome beautiful souls. Everything is going wonderfully. I hope it is for you as well. Can you hear me okay? Just let me know if it's all good before I keep going. It's beautiful to have you both here. So thank you for that. Thank you for jumping on. I know, like I said, it's been a few months since the last time I've been able to do a moon day. And like I said, I've been incredibly busy with the 2025 bookings. I am just out of that now. So, however, busy in other ways with other things that have been going on. So, oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Okay, if there's any issues at any time with, the feedback, just let me know. Wonderful. All right. So with that said, for those of you who might be new to Moonday readings and Magical Me, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy, what I have to share here. I do try to go live every Monday. However, lately that has not been the case as things have been shifting and changing and growing, which I'm not complaining about. It just makes it a little more challenging to be here when I want to go live. Hello, Cherie. Welcome, Goddess. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing well. So, I try to go live on Mondays because Monday is what we call Moon Day, as it is ruled by the moon's energy, and that influence makes it much more potent for spiritual guidance and insight and reflection and connecting with our intuitive abilities and divination. So I like to go live here to share a message utilizing my intuitive abilities as well as oracle or tarot cards, and bringing forth a message for higher wisdom and insight into the energy of this week. So these are not individualized readings, so I'm not offering for each person who tunes in, but I am doing a generalized reading for all of us as a collective. I do offer personalized readings. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can do that by shooting me a message, or even messaging here in the comments, and I can reach out to you and we can go from there. And I'll get you the different sorts of readings that I offer, as well as my fees. So yes, and I can offer them via Zoom, pre-recorded video, and Oracles of the Light, which is my sister business. We offer them now in person on Wednesdays. So hi, Julie. Welcome, lovely. So happy to see you here. All right, so yeah, it's been a while and there is quite a lot going on, new things happening. Most of you have been following my journey on Oracles of the Light with Karen, my partner in light, and my sister in light as well. So the two of us actually have been working hard and expanding and growing Oracles of the Light. So we have opened up a new location across the street from our old location in Easton, Pennsylvania, where we do offer in-person healing sessions, in-person readings. The healing sessions are quantum healing sessions from Sekhem to Yusui Reiki. We also offer sound healing sessions, obviously card readings. We host a ton of events, from sound baths and meditations and full moon ceremonies, you name it. So we do actually have a lot going on. I'm going to talk about that, and we'll get back into that in a second. But again, for anybody who's new, so I try to go live on Mondays. I will announce if I'm not going to be able to be here in advance, and I will announce if I'm going to be here live so that you know. But I do try to go live about 5:30, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time every Monday. So if you enjoy it, feel free to check back in on next Monday to see if I'm going to be able to be here again. All right, so if interested, again, you can book a private session with me. So let me get into news and announcements before I go into this week's Oracle reading for us all. So, again, as you heard me say, Oracles of the Light is my sister business that I am a co-owner with my beautiful best friend, Karen, and my sister in light. And again, we offer all of those magical things that you heard me talking about there, but what we have coming up. So not only are we offering those healing sessions and the readings and the different events that I was talking about, but I also utilize dance as a form of healing and a form of therapy. I have danced my entire life, from Latin dancing to just dancing around my house in my living room when I'm stressed out, to now offering line dancing as a instructor. So we decided to, because this last year, most of you know my journey of healing through the loss of my husband. I had been really using dance as my main means of healing and therapy, and trying to just get that energy out of my body and work with what I was feeling in my emotions. So dance has been like a lifesaver for me, like my life raft, if you will. And so I wanted to, because I love it so much, I wanted to be able to share that with others. So we also utilize Oracles of the Light's new space for line dancing lessons to help people just have, experience the joy that I experience the healing that I experience, but to also move that energy through their bodies. So this coming Friday, this is in person, obviously. This coming Friday, the 21st, from 7 to 9:30 p.m., I am offering beginner instructional line dancing lessons. Now, it is not just country line dancing. It is all genres of music. There is a variety of different songs that we do line dancing to. These are wonderful for people who are wanting to just get out there, build their confidence, do something that lets them move their body, exercise, because you are going to at least 10,000 steps, if not more, in, burn a ton of calories. So great for your health as well. Great for your spirit, because it is so fun and joyful. So that is $15. Space is incredibly limited. I do have a few spots left. If you are interested in wanting to come out and learn, it is broken down step by step. We take the time to go over things again and again. It's a great opportunity to learn in a more closed environment versus out at the line dancing venues and whatnot, where it might be a little bit more intimidating for some people. So once again, if you're interested, there is an event that has been created on Oracle's page, and it is Just Dance Beginners Line Dancing, 7 p.m., 9:30 p.m. for $15 a person. And again, there are no walk-ins. It is advanced sign-up only. So once again, if you're interested, check that out. With that said, I have another one of the beginner classes coming up on March 7th. So again, another Friday evening, same time, same price, advanced sign up only. So a couple opportunities for you to do that. I also am now offering a improver or intermediate class. So that is going to be for people who might already line dance and they want to kind of like take their skills to the next level. They want to improve on their dancing. I am offering that with a little bit more advanced dances on this coming Saturday, the 22nd. That is going to be from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. So same price, $15, advanced sign up only. If you're interested, and you're in person and you just want to try something different, it is so much fun. So check that out. What else we have coming up also this month is on the 28th, so that's also a Friday evening. I believe it is from 7 to 8:45 or 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We have our sound bath healing meditation. So that is a group session. Space is limited, as I've said before. We can only accommodate so many people. But for, I believe it is $45, it is 45 minutes of Karen and I just immersing you in sound, from using tuning forks to planetary sound pipes or gongs, to using crystal singing bowls, to guiding you through a visual meditation or a visual journey, if you will, to help bring in that healing and open your heart up to receiving. Now, it's also a new moon that day, so we are going to be working with the energy of, as February is that transitional month, that gateway between winter and spring, as next month we have the spring equinox. For those of my beautiful friends in the southern hemisphere, it is going to be fall equinox for you. So either way, this month still acts as a bridge from light to dark, dark to light, and so it's a wonderful time to clear energy, to prep your energy field, your body, your emotions, just get you into that nice place of open and receptive to transitioning into a new season, into a new journey, which brings about new opportunities and experiences for you. So we do still have space for that, and that is going to be Friday, February 28th from 7 p.m. I believe to about 9 p.m. I think it's 8:45, but so again, $45. There's an event where you can purchase and sign up. We would love to have some of you there with us. Hi, Angel. Welcome, beautiful soul. It's good to hear from you. Anything virtual? Do you mean as far as the line dancing goes, or just anything overall? Let me know. Because the reason I asked about that is because I am, hopefully in March or April, I haven't picked dates yet, going to be bringing back my card reading course. And there was more of a response for people wanting to learn in person and actually come out to the shop and have and it's a series course as well, so it is multiple classes, but I do already offer that virtual through pre-recorded. Now, if it's something that you're looking for, like Zoom, more like live sort of thing lessons, I might be able to actually, I've been kind of playing around with the idea of incorporating that into the in-person classes and just streaming the Zoom at the same time. So if that's more so something that you mean, or if there is anybody actually listening who is interested in something like that, please let me know, because I shape these classes and these events based on need, based on people's want for it. So definitely let me know with that. As far as line dancing virtually, not yet. It is not impossible. I absolutely can do that. I've actually played around with that idea of like a subscription-based private classes where we tune in to a certain time of day, certain time, or do like a pre-recorded line dancing lessons where you can learn on your own. I've played around with that, but once again, I will do something like that based on need. So if you're interested and you're open to that, that gives me plants the seed for me to start figuring out how I can do that and make it happen. All right. So let's see what else. I am teaching Yusoi Level 1 Reiki on March 9th. That is an in-person class. I do have the option for online available for people who are not remote, not close to me, who feel very strongly about training with me. I do reserve it for people that I really do already have some sort of a, professional relationship with, that I understand the circumstances that not everybody is in a position to be able to find Reiki teachers. Also, Reiki teachers and students, it is a very intimate sort of connection. You're always drawn to who is more in alignment or your vibration, or even who your soul is contracted with to learn from. So I do respect that, and I was guided to create an online pre-recorded course for people during COVID. Because I was really guided to, this was when people needed healing more than anything. So I do have that available. But again, for the actual energetic attunement transfer, we would actually do a Zoom for that, where we would still get together live, so that our energies can connect and we can still do that important Reiki attunement. But for in-person, it is coming up on Sunday, March 9th. That is for the beginner level. Reiki is life-changing, and it is the foundation for many healing modalities. And it is our all goddess given birthright to be able to heal ourselves and heal our own bodies. And at that beginner level, that's exactly what you're doing. So if you are interested in learning this magical, life-changing healing technique, I absolutely recommend it. Like I said, I've been doing this. I have been certified in Reiki since 2008, and it's absolutely changed my life. It's opened up many different avenues for me spiritually, psychically, and I can't even remember what life was like not being a Reiki practitioner and having that magical ability. And nothing brings me deeper joy than not only being able to heal and help, I won't say heal, I'll say loosely, help somebody's body heal itself, but to help others be able to have the same ability to then go on and heal themselves, or help themselves and help others, potentially even go on and become teachers themselves. So yes, life-changing, absolutely, Julie. You know that. It's become me, So if you are interested in taking that magical journey, it is a one-day certification course, so you will be certified in Usui Reiki, and it is an all-day training on March 9th from 11 to, I want to say, around about 6 p.m. So if you're interested, the course is $195 with a $50 deposit that gets deducted from your final balance that's paid the day of class, for your supplies, and the sign-up is available. If you can't find it, shoot me a message. I will get it for you. Those of you already attuned in Reiki 1 and want to take it to the next level to become a Reiki practitioner in public service in some way, or to even create a Reiki practice or spiritual practice, I am offering level 2 on April 6th. It is also a Sunday, same time. The price for that, though, is $222 with a $50 deposit. Once again, that will be deducted from the remaining balance paid the day of class. So those options are there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on, and I think at the moment that is it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. March has a full moon coming up on the 14th, and it is a total lunar eclipse. And so it's going to start the first of kicking off eclipse season. Very powerful. It comes days before the spring equinox or fall equinox, for those of you in the southern hemisphere. But we are hosting an in-person full moon ceremony at Oracles of the Light shop. So that event has also been created. I believe it's $35 if you're interested in signing up. Once again, we have limited space, so definitely jump on that as soon as you can for any of the events if you want to sign up. All right, so I think that's it. If I forgot anything, I'll share it later. So with that said, this is a powerful week for a few reasons. We have the 222 energetic portal, which is an energetic gateway, so to speak. It's a vibrational. For those that don't quite understand what that means, it is more of a vibrational opening or threshold that is now opening up, and it brings us this opportunity to come into because twos are the number of balance, of things coming together, of flow, of harmony, of relationships. So this 222 portal that is coming up this week is an opportunity for all of us, energetically, consciously, spiritually, to align ourselves with what is more authentically in flow for us, to bring our lives into a more harmonious balance and rhythm. So it's a very powerful week where you may notice a lot of change and transformation happening, a lot of things being kind of put in your face for you to acknowledge, and even what might be not serving in harmony anymore within your life, and what you might be being asked to kind of revisit so that you can recognize what the lesson and the pattern is, or understand what you're meant to actually clear and break free from, so that you can move forward. We also have Mars, which has been in retrograde since December 6th or so, I want to say. Mars is the planet of it's a fiery energy, we'll just say. It has been associated with the warrior energy, with a catalyst for pushing us to get motivated, to spark that fire underneath our backsides, if you will, to also help us to pursue our passions. But also under this energy, you can experience a lot of aggression, you can experience war in other ways, some sort of battles and challenges. That's why Mars is about becoming the warrior, and more of a spiritual warrior, when in a more I would just say healthy a healthy way of that, but when it is retrograde, you can see how those things can kind of be coming up a bit, and things being a little bit more aggressive, hostile, even experiencing blocks in regards to your movement and motivation, or even any of that following your passion. There may have been some walls that have come up there. It goes direct on the 23rd, so on Sunday this week, and that is going to help us experience some liberation, some breakthroughs, some break frees, in some areas where we have been having some hindrances. At the same time, passions can be high, so just be mindful, keep yourselves nice and grounded. See if there's anything else that I can recall that is going on besides Sun moving into Pisces this week, which is 12th zodiac sign, incredibly spiritual. So it's definitely opening us up to a higher awareness that's becoming more available to us this week for all of us. Happy birthday, Pisces. So it's going to be an interesting week for, it feels like, crossing thresholds and letting go of some old circumstances to shifting into the new. So having, moments of sacred space, grounding your energy, even clearing out some old stagnant and chaotic energy in your field. It might be a good idea. So that sound bath that Oracles is having on the 28th on the new moon might be right up your alley, because it does help to clear out, break up densities, shift out old stuck energy, etc., to help us move into that more harmonious flow. So something to think about there. But again, things that you can do just on your own as well. But I think that the biggest thing this week is to practice awareness, to really be aware. I feel like I don't even need oracle cards. I'm just doing the reading. To be aware this week. Self-awareness is so important. It is time for us all to start to take accountability for ourselves, our experiences, and our journeys, and and I should even say in our progress, because there's old circumstances that do come around, or patterns that we are currently engaging in, that with awareness, things click into place. You can witness it, and then you're able to actually shift it and move on from it, or pass go, if you will. All right. Hey, Tammy. Welcome, lovely. Thank you so much for being here. Just went over some news and announcements, some little bit of stuff going on this week energetically, and we are about to get ourselves nice and grounded Cherie says it goes direct on my birthday. Wow. Well, happy birthday, lovely. It's going to be quite an interesting one. I would say even more so when you're starting out a year under that sort of alignment. I'm, maybe just an oracle, but I would say that looks like it's going to be quite a powerful year of you kind of putting self first, as Mars is also connected to Aries energy. So putting self first and really stepping out into new paths there for yourself. So it's going to be quite a potent year for you, where you even might find yourself really kind of like putting your needs first and foremost versus others. All right, so magic year for you. All right, let's get into this thing. Everybody knows that follows Magical Me or my Moonday readings that I do like to create sacred space for us all before I actually get into receiving the messages and the insight that's coming in. So how we do that here is because we are connected across space and time. We are sharing energy. So it's a wonderful time for us all to start to stabilize our energy right now, to ground our energies, to come back into our centeredness, to be in the present moment, which creates the space for us to be open to receiving the divine insight that's coming through in the best possible way. If you understand how energy works and how your spirit works, most of the time when you're moving through life and all the 1,000,001 things you've got to do throughout the day, you are not in your body. You are energetically floating around outside of your body and just kind of on autopilot most of the time. So we want to bring it back home, back into the centeredness, okay? In the present moment. So how we're going to do that is I'm going to have you all just, if you can, safely close your eyes and, obviously be mindful of your surroundings if you're not in a position or in a place where it's okay to close your eyes. You don't have to. I have my microphone in, so I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to hear my tinsha bells, but I'm going to try it anyway because it does cancel out background noise sometimes. So I'm going to have you all close your eyes and take a nice, deep, cleansing breath in through your nose with the count of 4. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through your mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, deep cleansing breath in through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time, in through your nose. Hold. And release. And drop your awareness now into your heart space. Releasing all thoughts, all worries, and all stress. Focusing only right here, right now. Focusing on your breath. Relaxing your body and releasing all tension. Relaxing your shoulders. Unclenching your jaw. Softening your back. Grounding into your heart space, into the here and now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Cherie, I love that. Hello, Robin. Welcome, gorgeous soul. Thank you so much for being here. All right, everybody. So I am working with the Priestess of Light Oracle this week. And asking for guidance and insight for the highest and greatest good of the collective for the week of February 17th, 2025. We almost need to know what is going on this week. We must need to be aware of. earlier I was shuffling the deck before I started recording, and I was shuffling it trying to clear out old energy and just, and as I sat the deck down, obviously on the flip side of the deck, I saw the card. And I thought to myself, what are the chances this is going to be the card for today? Because, I'm not an oracle and still don't pay attention to some of the messages that I received. Hello, gorgeous Dawn. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Perfect timing. Although you can catch back some news and announcements and some other magic stuff happening this week energetically on the replay. But I saw this card and I thought to myself, what are the chances? And sure enough, here it is. So it was absolutely meant to be our message, and it is friendship. And it says support, fun, unity, and play. So this week, I get by with a little help from my friends. Absolutely. I think this is a wonderful time for us to start really being mindful of the energy that we surround ourselves with. And I think it's a wonderful time now. I've had to often talk to myself about this. And I've also had to talk to people in my life about this, where there's a fine line between who we consider friends and who we consider acquaintances, right? And if you're like me, I just associate everybody as my friend. Like, I love everybody, and everybody is my friend. So as soon as I find you, I have you. You're my friends. So, but I had to realize that true meaning of friendship is a equally reciprocal relationship. It means that it's not just about, there are friends that are connections that may be wonderful, wonderful people, wonderful souls, fun to be around. But are those people that would show up in an emergency? Are those people that would reach out to check on you when you suddenly are not around? Are those people who care about your well-being and how you're doing? Or are they people that are just in the same space as you, as far as, circles that you might roll in, and they might be people that are they're there so long as you're there and you're doing what they're doing. But the moment you take that away, what is left? There are also connections in our lives that maybe once upon a time meant the world to us and we meant the world to them. And suddenly that is no longer the case. That doesn't mean that they're bad people, and it doesn't mean that you're bad people. It just means that energetically you might be going, instead of going like this, you might be going like this. You might be missing each other because you're no longer on the same current. So this is an opportunity for you to reflect on those connections that are in your life and ask yourself, does this nourish me? Does this help grow me? Does this receive me? Does this support me? And do I feel the same in turn? Do I also feel in alignment with this situation, with these people? And, sometimes people are meant to be with us, Cherie, for a season, not for a lifetime. And that's okay, because we can take with us what experiences we did have with them, whether they're good, bad, or ugly, because we are learning something all the time from everyone. However, it does feel like with this friendship message, it's asking us to be aware of the actual connections that are in our lives that are uplifting, that are supporting, that we are also wanting to uplift, support, that we are in flow with. And it's time for us to take a little bit more stock of that and be grateful for what we have, to be appreciative. So funny, I just actually shared a post on Magical Me today about how grateful I am for those people who support me, that honor me, that respect my time, respect my energy, and are still here for me, that still show up, and I'm so grateful for that, for all of you. So grateful. So do you see what I'm saying? It's about having this awareness, there's that again, of what's actually going on in your life and what are you energetically surrounding yourself with. So this is going to be a week where you might actually be starting to reflect on things that they're no longer serving you. And so it doesn't have to be anything bad terms. And you just might be feeling like you want to put more energy and time into those connections that are supporting you, that are in alignment with you, and so on and so forth. Now, I do also feel like this week is bringing in, again, because we got a clear space, we do have to make room when we want to receive something new in our lives, right? Or it will just be a natural, organic occurrence that will happen. But I do also feel like this week, there's a bit of a foreshadowing happening here, where I can see that there's some opportunities, connections that are going to present themselves that are meant to go on the next part of your journey with you. So you're somehow going to come into contact with them, or somehow the doorway is going to be opened by cleansing out the old and the new, which is going to draw those experiences, connections to you. So I do feel like this is also an opportunity for us to allow ourselves to connect with those that do see us, that do hear us, that do support us, instead of withdrawing. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like putting it off, and maybe, oh, well, I've got a lot of work, or oh, I'm too busy, or oh, I don't really feel like doing that. I feel like this is a wonderful message that's saying, come together with those that are like you and share in that same energy, and allow yourselves to just play. Allow your soul to be uplifted, because the more that you do things that are harmonious, that are fun, that are playful, that are, uplifting of your spirit, you raise your frequency. You shift in vibration. It's going to help shift up your vibration to where you need to be going. All right. The card that flew out behind it, everybody, was adjustment, which when I saw the cards earlier, this was right there with it. So this makes a whole lot of sense. Adjustment is what's happening. We're going through a recalibration. That harmony of that 222 energy, trying to harmonize us. Think of your life, yourself, in terms of frequency. It's all about frequency resonance. You attract your tribe by your vibe. That's not like made up, but that's real. So you only can resonate. You cannot attract anything that is not in the same frequency as you. So this is why I said, I feel like it's very important for you to be mindful of the energy that you are engaging in, what you are surrounding yourself in, and allow yourself to do things that uplift your spirit, that uplift your soul, and have fun. Share in connections, or share in experiences with those connections that are also very much like you, or in that same alignment. The card says, looking back, moving forward. So this week we're being given the opportunity to take a glance over our shoulder and to look at because we're transitioning. We're in the middle. We're in liminal space, not fully in the new. It's like I said about February. It's a threshold, right? It's a bridge between winter and spring. That can be seen as a season of your life. So the looking back over your shoulder, it's a great opportunity to examine your life. What is kind of feeling like it's falling away from a external perspective. Become the observer and the observee, right? Looking at your life and make those adjustments, those tweaks, so that you can move forward. All right, everybody. So I hope that message resonates and that you understand as you move through the energy of this week when you are presented with situations. And it's just an opportunity. Again, this awareness is that key that clicks in place that unlocks the next level. Keys to ascension, everybody. All right, so with that said, thank you all so much for being here with me for this magical Moonday message. If you missed the beginning with the news and announcements of all the wonderful stuff that we have going on over at Oracles of the Light, please check that back out, or check out our events. Again, I am now open to booking readings again, as the 2025 readings are pretty much at a wrap now. So open to receiving personal readings for you. Also open to in-person healing sessions, as is Karen. So let us know. Also, Walk-in Wednesday at our shop this Wednesday. We will be there from 11 to 4 p.m. for anybody who wants to come out, shop, chat, or even get a reading with us in person. All right. So take care and have a magical week, everybody.